I have a very important information for you, right? But before then, I want to ask my very good friends all over the world, where are you watching from? Please let us know in the comment section where you're watching this video from, and do well to like, share, subscribe, tell people about us, about Rookies Fish Hub, because we are a community that wants to grow with you and of course learn new things together. First off, this is a very traditional farm in the sense that you can afford to start with anything provided you are creative, you are ambitious, you're diligent enough, and you have all it takes to go the extra mile. Now, what are we talking about today? We'll be talking about transportation of fish. So if you look closely, you're going to see that the sun is setting, right? So in this part of the world, this is about the right time to transport your fish. Somebody asked me a question very recently. She asked if it's possible for one to transport fish all the way from Abuja to the far east, that's Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, and all of those parts of Nigeria, the southeast, the south. And of course my answer was yes. It's just that there are conditions to transportation, okay, and to delivery. And of course, if you want to, please just try to make sure that you have these things at your fingertips, so that prior to delivery, you inform the farm, you inform the farmer that these conditions must be met. So transportation of fish can be done from any part of Nigeria to another part of the country. For example, we transport fish all the way from Abuja to Kano, to Lagos, to Borno, to Zamfara. Yes, from Abuja, okay? And we do this based on certain conditions. Number one condition, timing. Timing is of the essence. Hello guys, timing is of the essence. Can somebody say timing? Timing is of the essence. Timing, let me break it down this way. If you want to transport your fish, please make sure it is way-billed, transported, delivered in the morning, okay? If you're going to start your journey, for example, a 6-hour trip or a 12-hour trip, please start in the morning or in the evening, early hours of the morning or late in the evening. Remember, I said the sun is already setting, so this is the perfect time to weigh bill your fish from Abuja to any part of the country. And then number two condition, don't feed prior to delivery. This means between 12 and 24 hours, don't feed your fish. What's the implication of feeding fish before delivery? It means during the journey, they become lethargic, okay? Vomiting occurs, and then the throwing up pollutes your water. Dissolved oxygen is altered, and remember, dissolved oxygen is what will take the fish all the way throughout the journey, from the very point of pickup to the point of delivery. So please don't feed your fish prior to delivery, between 12 and 24 hours. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. And then let's move on to you informing the driver. Please be specific about this, okay? Inform the farm to instruct the driver not to stop over at intervals. The implication of this is the jerry can heat up, okay? Especially as we use black jars. And of course, we're in the tropics, we're in Africa, so we understand that temperature can rise and fluctuate at intervals. So please make sure it's a one-off journey, or if they're going to stop, they should park where it's shaded, okay? The car should be in a shaded place so that the high temperature does not affect the fish, right? Then let me even tell you one very practical thing. People come all the way from Kano, right, to get fish from here. So what do? They move during the day, and then they transport their fish at night. So once they arrive the farm, or once they arrive once they arrive Abuja, for example, right, they come straight down to the farm, pick up their fish. Some of them wait for us to count so that they are sure of the numbers, which is fine. So towards 5-6 they are set to go. So they move through the night and then arrive the next morning. For those of us that deliver to Anambra, to Delta, to Lagos, what we do is we move very early in the morning, okay? And we don't just move, we don't just use any logistics. We go through reputable transport companies so that we are sure that our fish will arrive safely. And please make sure the fish are healthy. If it's through video calls, just make sure that you're giving healthy fish to even start with, because at the end of the day, it is the healthy fish that will go all the way through the journey if these other conditions are very well met. Okay, I hope this video meets you well. I hope this video makes a lot of sense, and of course I'll always say this time and time again: we are on a journey and I don't want to leave you behind. Please, let's move together. Remember, we are using the very basic things around us to make sure that we are growing in catfish farming. You don't really necessarily need to have everything, all of the money. Just start small, and step by step, gradually you'll be growing, and in 2, 3, 4 years from now, who knows, you'll be going everywhere around the globe with your skill, with your farming techniques, because we have a lot of Africans and Europeans that need catfish. The health benefits are enormous. In one of our next videos, we'll be talking about the health benefits of catfish. Please do well to like, share, subscribe. We love you guys, and see you in our next. Bye.